And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Tuesday Trivia. Today we are on location at Sierra Glen Restaurant. We have Jarvis and Terrie standing by with the trivia for you. And, of course, we'll take your calls at the regular number, which is 882-5785. Hello, Jarvis and Terrie.
Well, hello, Scott.
Hello, Scott.
I'm having a blast here at the Sierra Glen.
You guys have milkshakes in front of you?
During the broadcast, we are just sipping on caffeinated beverages. I've got coffee. She has tea.
However, afterwards, we'll be indulging in crispy cheeseburgers and milkshakes. And we have good news. In fact, if anybody decides to come by and join us for lunch today, the folks here at Sierra Glen will treat you to dessert on the house. So all you have to do is come by and say, hey, we heard about this on KPTL. We were listening to Tuesday Trivia, and here we are.
And we're also going to be giving away Sierra Glen certificates. That's going to be 4 of our prizes today for folks who show off what they know. You call in and answer a trivia question. And then we'll have the drawing at the end of the hour, giving away 4 $25 certificates to enjoy right here at the Sierra Glen.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. Look what else we've got. Here's a $20 gift certificate to Carson City Florists in Scolari's Shopping Center. We're also going to give away a 1-month membership to Nevada Fitness. And I got some football tickets to Nevada versus Fresno State. Do we know when this game is? I guess I could open...
I was going to say, let's open that.
The envelope is sealed, but we'll open it.
Here you go.
So those are all prizes you could win. All the rules are still the same. If you know the answer to a trivia question that we throw out at you, you just call the station. Through the wonders of technology, Scott will route that call to us here at the Sierra Glen. And then if you answer the question correctly, we put you into a drawing bin. Draw those names out at the end of the hour, and those are the folks who win prizes.
Well, maybe not them themselves into the drawing bin, but certainly their names.
Their names. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay.
It's one of those days. Hey, Jarvis, just want to let everybody know these tickets are indeed for Nevada football. It's versus Fresno State. It comes up November 8th. That's this Saturday. So what we want people to do is come over to the Carson Mall, see the road show for a little bit, pick up their new H2, then head over to the Nevada football game.
You are so good at radio, I tell you. That's the way to mix in those promos. Yes, what Terrie is referring to, of course, she is a Hummer driving babe this week, and gosh, you look good in that thing.
Oh, thank you, sir. It's a lot of fun to drive.
That's a lot of vehicle for such a slender woman, but you seem to be handling it well.
Well, my goodness, it's a lot of fun, and it's not nearly as intimidating as I thought it was going to be, and I kind of feel like I've gotten the hang of it now, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody this Saturday at the Carson Mall.
In deference to Terrie's femininity, they gave her a white Humvee. Didn't give her one of those dark ones that looks so macho. Yes.
Jarvis, you know my favorite part of the H2, don't you?
Oh, I got to go for a ride in the Hummer with Terrie yesterday, and we're cruising along, and she's pointing out, look at this, isn't this cool? But, oh, Jarvis, you got to see my favorite part, and she presses a button, and what happens but the seat warms up. Oh my gosh.
Hallelujah, I'm in heaven. So big thanks to Winkle Pontiac GMC Hummer for loaning us the vehicle for all this week. And, of course, we'll see everybody at the Carson Mall on Saturday.
And it's fast. The seat heats up quickly. I mean, if it's a cold morning, you get into your car, you have to wait for the engine to warm up, the car. But you press that little button and warm up the seat, and you quickly are toasty warm.
And speaking of fast, not only do the seats heat up quickly, but in addition, you would think a big vehicle like that wouldn't have any get up and go. I'm telling you, it'll get up and gone, baby.
We were hot rodding a bit yesterday there, Scott.
Nobody will believe that, of course, because they know what a grandma driver I am.
She stomped on it a couple of times, and I said, Terrie, okay, thanks for the demonstration. Okay. Well, let's get to some trivia. All right, now this week my theme, because I'm a fan of The Matrix, I tell you what, it's opening tomorrow nationwide. The Matrix Revolutions, the final episode.
Now, my husband just watched the second one over the weekend.
Oh, good. So he's up on the story.
Yes, and I guess the story's getting really exciting.
Intense?
Yes,
Can we say intense?
Go.
Well, it's raised the bar. It's created a new level, a new genre, a new category in the genre of science fiction. They've opened some new doors, and then, of course, it's the special effects and so forth. So my theme this week, we still have some leftover Nevada Day questions I'll throw in, but my theme overall is going to be sci-fi. So you ready? Should we get started?
We need that do-do-do-do music in the background when you say sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
Yes.
But we'll start, not just Matrix, but some other sci-fi films. For example, let's get it started. Here's our first question. In Armageddon, did you see Armageddon with Bruce Willis? Big high action film. So you got a crack crew from an oil drilling company gets sent into space, and their objective is to blow up an asteroid that's approaching Earth. Now, when these unlikely heroes realize that they're going to save the world, they come up with a few requests for their services. After all, they're risking their lives. And the best request of all, Bruce Willis is naming these the items that they all want. The best one at all, the last thing he mentions, is something they never want to have to do again. And everybody in the audience goes, ooh, yeah, that's that. Why didn't I think of that? What was the one thing they never want to do again?
Let me peek.
Yeah, I think you know that.
Oh, yes.
So his, on their list of requests, the last item that Bruce Willis mentions, so here are the things that we want. The last thing he says, we never want to have to do this again, ever. What was that item?
And remember the number to call today, 882-5785, and you'll have a chance to speak with Scott.
Who will route... No, and there's a call.
Look, the magic of radio, ladies and gentlemen.
Terry's got questions, too, but I guess we already have a caller. Let's put him on. Welcome to the program. You're on the Tuesday Trivia Show from Sierra Glen by way of KPTL. What? You already have an answer to this question.
Of course, they never want to pay taxes again.
They never want to pay taxes again.
Brother.
That's correct. What a great request. I mean, if you're going to be sent into space and risk your life to save the world, by the way, they never want to have to pay taxes, ever.
Seems very reasonable to me. Congratulations for knowing the answer. What's your name, darling?
Clifford Gordon.
Gordon, how you doing today?
The Gordons are in again. Did you like that? Did you like that film, Clifford? I thought it was a high-action film. It was a little bit corny because they kind of overdid the sound effects and stuff, but it was really great. Just an escapism film.
Sounds good on my surround sound.
Oh, good. All right.
He's got his own theater set up, you know.
Okay, Clifford, congratulations. You're in the running. Be listening at the end of the hour. See if you've won a prize.
Thanks.
While we're at it on the subject of Armageddon, here's another question from the Armageddon film. This asteroid that's headed towards Earth and could destroy all.
A big old...
In order to give a relevant size, they compare it to a state. It's compared in size to a state in the United States. What state do they compare it to?
Now, Jarvis, did you look up all these questions last night, or did you actually watch the film again? Because, my gosh, my recall is failing me.
These I just pulled out of my head. Having seen the film, I just pulled these out of my head.
You're so good.
And a lot of them on The Matrix, too.
All right, well, while we wait to hear, indeed, if one of our listeners has the answer to that, perhaps we should delve into some of our weather questions this afternoon.
Is that your theme today?
Well, of course, darling, of course.
Being the news goddess that you are?
Well, you know, a week ago, we had 75-degree temperatures.
Record high temperatures, and now we're getting record snows. Or over the weekend we did, yes.
Yes, we're about 25 degrees below normal. So that, of course, brought winter weather to mind.
My favorite time of the year, your least favorite time of the year. So.
Isn't that the truth? I'll be the one here in the jacket and the thermals and stuff, and you'll be over there in your
You're the summer, I'm the winter.
Speedo.
All right, what do you got, Terry?
On average, 1 inch of rain is equivalent to how many inches of snow? On the average, 1 inch of rain is equivalent to how many inches of snow? 882-5785, and somebody's going to tell us.
There's the call. Thank you to Scott. Pass that on through to us. If we got another caller, welcome to the KPTL Tuesday Trivia Show. What question would you like to answer?
Armageddon.
All right. What size was the asteroid?
Texas.
Size of Texas. That's right.
Are good.
Imagine a rock the size of Texas hurtling towards Earth. That could do some damage.
No.
It would be an ELE. For bonus points, what was ELE?
ELE?
Do you remember that's what they called it? This is an ELE.
Oh, it's what they call
We'll save it. Well, that'll be our next trivia question. Okay. So what is your name?
Gary Trio.
I'm sorry, tell me once again.
Gary Trujillo, I think.
Yes.
Gary T. All right. Thank you, Gary. You're in on the running. Be listening at the end of the hour and see if you won a prize. And we just brought up another trivia question on Armageddon. They were referring to this as an ELE. What did ELE stand for? Whoever knows
It's
that
not
one?
a 70s band, is it?
Not that's ELO, but you're thinking, okay.
It's a joke, son.
We've got another caller. Bring him on. Welcome to the program. You're on Tuesday Trivia with Jarvis and Terrie Q. What question would you like to answer?
The 1 inch of rain equals 6 inches of snow.
Oh, that's a very good guess. Unfortunately, according to the research in front of me, that is incorrect, but thanks again. You can call 882-5785 and give it another shot.
That's right. If you get a question wrong, you're welcome to call back and try another question later. But once you get a question right, you're in the running, and so you have to wait till the next week to try again. Because we want to be fair, spread it out evenly, all right? So we want to find out, in the movie Armageddon, they referred to this as an ELE. What did ELE stand for? I'm working my way towards Matrix, but here's another film. Brilliant film. It was called Labyrinth. Have you seen Labyrinth?
No, I can't say that I have.
Labyrinth. It features just not really science fiction. This was a fantasy film. Nonetheless, it combined the skills, the efforts of 3 legendary artists: a singer-songwriter, a TV show creator, and a movie producer.
And these are all well-known folks that we
legendary.
all know?
I mean, extremely highly qualified. Yes, brilliant artists. 3 of them came together, collaborated to make the movie Labyrinth.
When did it come out?
Name any one of those artists. The singer-songwriter, the TV show creator, and the movie producer. All three of them legendary.
And do you recall when the movie actually...
You would have to ask me that. It was in the
originally aired?
80s or something like that. I think,
Okay.
Labyrinth.
Patrick
Here's
from
another
Cat
caller.
10
Let's
tells
bring
us
on
in the
another caller.
80s.
Welcome to the program. You're on Tuesday Trivia with Jarvis and Terrie Q. What question do you want to answer?
How about the snow?
Okay.
Here we go.
Is that 8 inches?
You know, we're getting closer, folks. Unfortunately, that is a incorrect answer, and I thank you for giving it a shot. Again, the number to call back and try again, 882-5785.
Terry just gave us a hint, I think, because she says we're getting closer. That means it's more than 6 and more than 8 inches.
Well,
so
thank you,
we're
Jarvis,
approaching.
for passing that along. You silly goose, you.
Another caller. Let's bring him on. Welcome to the program. You're on Tuesday Trivia with Jarvis and Terrie Q.
Was David Bowie?
David Bowie was the singer-songwriter.
Ah.
He wrote a lot of the music, and of course he had the lead character, and it's just, you've seen Labyrinth, I'm assuming.
Yes, I have.
Was that not a clever movie? Now, don't give away the other two artists, but it combined the efforts of David Bowie with some other remarkable talents, and they came up with this extremely charming movie. It's almost like Alice in Wonderland, right?
Yeah.
So you guys are recommending that we all run to the video store later and pick up this film?
Labyrinth is a movie that everybody ought to see. It's like Alice in Wonderland. It's a fantasy film that really draws you in. Very
Wonderful.
well done.
Good. Well, we learn something new every day, and that's one of the purposes of Tuesday Trivia.
That's
Tell
right.
me what your name is.
Diane Hansen?
Diane. Congratulations, my dear. And are you a big fan of the film as well?
Oh, yes, and a big fan of David Bowie's.
Oh. Changes.
Especially if you're a David Bowie fan. Any David Bowie fan, I'm sure, if you talk to a David Bowie fan and say, and by the way, have you seen Labyrinth? They go, oh, yeah, I own it. You know. Exactly. So thank you, Diane. Be listening at the end of the hour. See if you want a prize.
All right, well, thank you very much.
You bet. All
You
right.
know, Diane, I got to tell you, too, I like your enthusiasm. She's got energy, and she's perky, and I'm just pleased as punch to have her part of Tuesday Trivia today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, in terms of questions, well, there's another caller. Before we do, well, there's that dastardly hang-up
That's
thing.
right. Well, we're still looking for how many inches of snow translates into inches of rain. Is that
One
correct?
inch of rain is equivalent to how many inches of snow?
All right.
And,
That's your only question you got
oh,
right.
no, I have, are you kidding?
That's that you have running right now.
Tons of questions.
Throw some more out there, Terry.
Not including wind-driven rain, raindrops fall between blank and blank miles per hour. That's in still air, raindrops fall between blank and blank miles per hour.
In other words, what is the